She was only 5 weeks old, but she looked like she had no strength left. Marzipan lay still, thin and weak, her tiny body trembling from hunger and exhaustion. The shelter staff said she was close to dying. She could barely eat, so they placed her in an incubator and hooked her to and for. For a whole week, she fought quietly for her life. Somehow, despite her fragile body, there was still fight in her. Bit by bit, she started to improve. First, a few small bites of food. Then, a little more energy each day. Her spirit began to return, and everyone around her started to believe she might survive. Just 2 days later, another kitten arrived at the shelter. Her name was Carrie. She was healthier than Marzipan, but still very young. Carrie was placed in the apartment right next to Marzipan's incubator. At first, they couldn't see each other, but they knew the other was there. They sniffed at the walls, meowed, and reached their paws under the divider. After 2 weeks of quarantine, the day finally came to put them together. The moment they met, it was like they had been waiting for each other. They followed one another everywhere, playing, cuddling, and refusing to be apart. From then on, they were inseparable. Marzipan, who had nearly died, now had the courage to keep fighting. Carrie gave her comfort, and together they grew stronger. They chased toys, tumbled around the room, and curled up to nap side by side. Even though they weren't sisters by blood, they had chosen each other as family. As weeks passed, their bond only grew deeper. Marzipan blossomed into a healthy kitten full of energy. Carrie, once shy, became more confident with her sister by her side. They copied each other's moves, learned each other's habits, and acted like they had always been together. Then came the search for a forever home. The shelter hoped they could be adopted together because their bond was too strong to break. One day, a couple came in looking to adopt. The second they met Marzipan and Carrie, it was clear what had to happen. The kittens ran straight to them, Carrie purring and Marzipan climbing into their arms. The adopters laughed, saying, "There's no way we're leaving without both of them." That same day, the adoption was official. Marzipan and Carrie were going home, together. In their new home, they adjusted quickly. They had warm beds, toys, and plenty of love. At night, they curled up together, purring softly. During the day, they explored every corner of the house, always making sure the other wasn't too far away. Marzipan, once weak and close to death, now runs, plays, and eats with joy. Carrie, once alone, now has a sister she'll never be without. Their story shows how even the smallest lives can change completely with love, care, and a little bit of luck. Today, they're thriving, healthy, and happy. Two kittens who aren't related by blood, but by heart. If Marzipan and Carrie's story made you smile, please give this video a like. Share it with someone who loves animals, and tell us your own adoption story in the comments. Every story and every share helps more animals find their second chance.